caps for the national anthem, sung by two beautiful ladies. Now lean in.
You on?
I'm on.
All right. I'd like to welcome you to our championship game today for the between your Lady Elks and the Joe City Lady Wildcats.
Number 10, Audrey Neal.
You have Amber Neal, Audrey Neal, Kenzie Jesmer,
and number 31, Rayleigh Fish.
And Rayleigh Fish. And number 5, Tori Beatty as your starters for the Wildcats.
And now for your Lady Elks. Number 1, Bryn Hamlin.
Bryn Hamlin comes out starting.
Number 2, Skylar Hebner.
Skylar Hebner.
Number 3, Ryan Harmeal.
Ryan Harmeal.
Number 23, Addison Poston.
Addison Poston. And Carla Ariola will be your starting lineups for
good luck, girls.
For your Lady Elks. So far this season, the Elks are 12-1, and I believe Joe City, I don't think they've lost a game so far this year. I was looking at their stats earlier, and before this tournament, it showed them 4-0. Of course, it doesn't show tournament stats, but so they're right up there. We're 12-1. They're probably, if they've lost anything, it's 1 or 2 games. Should be a good game. We lost to San Carlos by 2. They beat San Carlos by 1. So it might be quite a battle here. Just depends on who's got some legs after a whole weekend of playing, right, Sammy?
That's right. Got a good matchup going to go on right now.
Jump ball goes to Round Valley over to Hebner. Hebner drives up with it and blocked. Oh, and she steps out. She gets her own rebound, but steps out of bounds. Ball is turned over to Joe City. Beatty with the ball. Over to Neal. To the other Neal. To Fish. To Audrey Neal, I believe. Beatty with it. Says if we're talking, it's not working, Sam.
Is it working?
Oh, that one's on green. It's supposed to be on blue, ain't it?
Oh. She said it was working.
All right. Maybe my wife says she can't hear it. Okay. 3-pointer on the way by Joe City. Jump ball. Turnover on Hamlin. Round Valley ball.
You want to try this one?
It's working.
You can hear both of us? She said she I don't know.
I don't either. Inside out to Beatty. Around the corner to Neal. Into Fish. Right, Harmeal with the rebound. Up to Hamlin. Hamlin jump ball again. Round Valley will keep possession of that time. Yes. Everybody else says it is. Okay. I'm just saying. Okay.
Elks turn it over. It'll be Wildcat ball.
Sorry, obviously some people cannot hear the stream and some people can, so I don't know what's going on here. So, do what we can. Over to Neal. Up to Beatty, back to Fish. Neal drives and blocked by, and thrown away. Ryan a little hard on the pass to Hamlin. Good rebound there by Poston. 3-0 to score after an early three-pointer by Joe City. Round Valley on their 2-3. Three-pointer on the way by Neal. Good again. That's two. I think she hit both of them. Round Valley across midcourt to Harmeal. That in there. Round Valley able to keep possession. Up to Hamlin, inside and blocked as Poston takes that shot.
Yeah.
Into Poston. Poston shoots the ball off balance. Rebound to, Poston on the ground. Ties her up. The jump ball should be Round Valley ball. No, it should be. I was going to say they didn't switch it before. Should be Joe City. Joe City with the ball out front. Pass around the outside. Beatty with it. Over to Neal. Over the other Neal. Into number 21, which is Jesmer. Back to Beatty for another three. 3 for 3 on three-pointers by the Wildcats.
You got to get a hand in the air.
Yeah. Going to have to start getting out on them. Now, Harmeal drives and misses. Foul on Harmeal as they fight for the rebound. Early going here, Round Valley can't make a basket, and Joe City can't miss one, right?
That's right.
Beatty with the ball out to Neal. Pass to the other Neal. Back to Beatty. In the middle to Fish. Jesmer with it in the middle. Back out to Beatty. Over to Neal, back out over cross court to the other Neal. Another three-pointer on the way. That one's off. Rebound to Poston. Harmeal cross the timeline. Up to Harmeal. Up to Hebner. Hebner throws it away, out of bounds.
New subs coming in for the Wildcats.
That would be Palmer. Palmer for Jesmer. Three-pointer on the way and off. Rebound off the flag and looks like it'll be Elks ball. Ariola with the ball. Over to Hebner. Hebner shoots a three and is blocked. And able to get the ball back and knock it out of bounds off the Wildcat, off of Neal. Refs having a discussion here. The other coach is arguing with it whose ball it should be.
Whoa.
Bad out of ball. The bounds looked like volleyball play there.
We're in basketball. Basketball season.
Roundball will keep possession. Armia with it, back to Ariola. Ariola with his short jumper off. Wildcats with the ball. They'll walk the ball at the court. Round Valley's defense hasn't been too bad, just haven't been able to make a point on the offensive end. And Joe City's only made 3 baskets, but they've all been threes. Inside, partially blocked by Poston. Pushed ahead to Poston, down to Hamlin. Hamlin up with a wild shot off the back, out of bounds. Timeout. Joe City ball after the timeout. Joe City had 9-0. 2:48 left in the first quarter. And in the front court, Harmil with the steal. Harmil head up to Hebner, down to Poston. Poston is fouled on the way to the basket. Misses the basket, but will go line to shoot 2.
Elks came out of that timeout back to a man. So they're picking up man defense.
Which I think probably a good idea after they hit the first three threes. We probably need to go to man, keep from scoring on it from the outside. Poston first one missed, a little long. Second one also a little off of Joe City though, so Round Valley get the ball. And sometimes you wonder, Poston's played almost every minute of all 5 games up to today. You wonder how much legs she has left. Firstly, the starting 5 also, Poston's played a lot of minutes. Ariola with the 3 off.
Yeah, they've got to be exhausted. 3-day tournament.
Yeah. So, see, well, this kind of reminds me yesterday we played St. Michael's and we couldn't score for the first 6-7 minutes, came back and won that game after being behind early, so hopefully that will continue today. Good job by Hebner with the steal, up ahead to Finch. Ariola with the ball. Carter will bring it back. And a travel on Poston. Turnover to Joe City. Up top to Beatty, number 5, Beatty with the ball now to Neal. Ariola with the steal. Pass to, pass to Ryan. Ryan misses the layup. So still 9-0 with 1:13 left in the first quarter. As nothing's fallen this first quarter for your ladies. Beatty with the ball up front. Ball over to Neal. Down the middle, and white ball off Joe City leg as they try to feed that inside. Ariola with the ball up top to Finch. Finch over to Hebner. Hebner went into Poston. Poston able to connect there. Joe City rebound. 30 seconds left first half, 9-0. Ball out front with Neal. Over to number 4. Hang on, I lost my 4's Jadina. I'm not going to try to say the last name because there's no way I can say that, and the first name's probably wrong as well. Beatty with the drive and off, and Poston with the rebound as time expires. So not much stats to talk about that first quarter. We were able to scored all that first quarter, 9-0, quick quarter, only 1 foul on both teams. Just got to get that lid off the basket going into the second quarter. Had some easy looks, good looks, just nothing falling this quarter.
Yep. We got to finish underneath and get those offensive, defensive rebounds.
And we've got a few, just not a lot. So hopefully the basket we can start making.
Yeah.
Like I said, a game against St. Michael's last night. First half was rough, and then we came out second half and could have missed the third quarter. So hopefully the second quarter we can be that way. Joe City's only made 3 threes themselves, so it's not like Round Valley's been playing bad ball, just haven't been able to make a basket.
Right. The threes that were made, they were made in the zone, so it was, we got to do better on our recovering. Just got to get there and get a hand up. I think the man defense will help them though.
Yeah, and since we went to man, they haven't had any 3 shots and a couple inside shots that missed, but Poston does a good job of blocking that middle up even on a man. Mm-hmm. So he does a good job of helping out. Round Valley with the ball to start with. Finch to Hebner. Pass over to Finch. Finch drives and blocked. Out of bounds to Joe City off Finch. Kind of hard when you're short like Finch, go up against the 6-footers.
Yeah.
So Joe City with the ball. Offensive foul as Joe City went to sit up to play. Hebner with the ball over to Ariola. Over to Finch, off of her leg and out of bounds, but it looks like went off a Wildcat leg, so Round Valley would maintain possession. Says 33's in the game, but on the thing there is no 33, so I don't know who that is. So I'll try to lob into Addison off her fingertips, a little bit long by Ariola that time. Score remains 9-0, 7-10 left in the first half. Drive down the middle, a shot off. Fight for the rebound. Ariola's able to come up with it. And off Joe City. Hemner with the ball across half court. Back to Ariola. Back to Hebner. Ryan in the high post. Ryan drives. Back to Hebner. Ariola out front for 3. And there we go. 9-3 as Ariola hits that 3. So hopefully the rest team also, that breaks the ice for Roundball. We can make some baskets. Beatty with the ball for the Wildcats. Good job by Hebner with the steal. Knocks it to Ariola. Down to Hebner. Back up to Ariola. Hebner with it, the Fitch. Addison with a posting with about 14-footer miss. Josie with the rebound will push. Neal will try to push the ball in front and fouled by Poston. Amber Neal will go to the line to shoot 2. So it looks like Joe City has about the same number of kids on their team as we do, other than they have 6 seniors, we have 1. So, and with the Neal sisters, the last couple of years, I think they have won the 1A championship. So, rebound to Fish and it's fouled by Ariola after the first one goes in, second one's off, but Joe City's able to get the rebound and go back to the line to shoot 2.
So they'll be losing half their team.
First one off. Second one up. Also off. Rebound, Joe City again, but missed the shots. Up to Finch. Finch over to Hebner. Hebner with about a 14-footer. Off. Rebound Joe City, 10-3. 5:38 left in the first quarter. Beatty with the ball for Joe City. Oh, Neal with the ball, and she travels.
Good defense there by Ryan.
I'm impressed with our 2 freshmen with Finch and Harmiel. They play good defense, hustle.
Yeah.
Do a great job for our team. Looks like Poston must have some blood on her or something. She's got to come out for a minute. Elmer in the game for Addison while she gets looked at. Ariola with the ball. Hamlin back in as well for Fitch. Ariola with the ball, another 3 on the way, and a little long that time. Online just long. So 10-3 still, 5 minutes left here in the quarter. In the half. Ball over to Audrey Neal. She'll drive since she's got a much shorter person on her than Addison. Addison's usually Gardner, but Elmer's in. She's able to score that basket. Elks with it to Hebner. To Hamlin. Back to Hebner. Hebner will drive and shoot about 14-footer off. Joe City rebound. Audrey Neal with it, using her size advantage again, it looks like. With the 3-pointer on the way, off. Joe City able to get the rebound. Ball comes off to number 21, Jesmer. Audrey Neal with it now. Sorry, Ann. And they're just sitting out front. We're just staying back. Jesmer with it. To Amber Neal. Amber Neal's just holding out front. Darren has come out. We're just waiting at the three-point line for him. Amber Neal sets a screen by offensive foul, moving screen. Screen's on Palmer. The foul's on Palmer. 12-3 the score with 3:31 left in the first half. Ball into Hebner. Hebner's across half court. Over to Ariola. Over to Hamlin. And stolen. I could see that one coming. You could hear me go the whole time. Foul by Hebner there. Hebner tried to go clear across court, and they were waiting for that pass. Fouling Hebner her first. Ball into Neal. And rebound to Elmer. Elmer to Ariola. To Hebner. Down to Hamlin. Hamlin drives and is fouled. Foul on Palmer. Looks like Addison's got the blood all cleaned up. Back in for Elmer. You can tell without her in there, they were trying to go inside, huh?
Yeah, they were. They had few matchups.
Yeah. Got the two Neal girls that are almost as tall as Addison. Not quite, but close. So they were trying to use their advantage there. Ball over to Ariola. Ariola with the three-pointer. And off. Hamlin with the rebound. Ariola with the ball over to Poston. Poston with the bad pass thrown away. Beatty will take it. Ball into Audrey Finch. Up to Jesmer. Down to Andy Finch, who lays it in. She's got about 6 inches, 8 inches there on Hebner. 14-3. Ryan, bad pass, able to get back. Little short jumper, misses everything. 14-3, 2:06. As your ladies are struggling this first half. Neal with the ball. Amber to Audrey, back to Amber Neal. Amber's working on over the net, a lot shorter person. Ball out of bounds to Round Valley as the basket was missed. Hebner with the ball. Ariola to Harmeal. Back to Hebner with like a 14-footer and good. Skyler with about a 14-footer on the assist by Ariola. So 14-5. Good job by Ryan there. Knocked that ball loose from Audrey Neal for a second. Neal's not able to get that back. Drive now. And off. Ball knocked out to Hebner. Hebner with the rebound. Over to Ariola. Back up to Hebner. To Harmeal. With a long three-pointer. Rebound to Poston and in. 14-7. With 45 seconds left in the first half. So not bad for, trying to use her size again. Poston comes across and travel as Poston came across and helped that. Still trying to use Their size advantage. 33 seconds left, first half. Over to Hamlin. Hamlin out top to Harmeal. Harmeal into Hamlin with the ball. Out to Harmeal. Harmeal launches another three, short. And out of bounds. Ball turned over to, out of bounds to Joe City. Looks like we have an injured Wildcat on the play. Beatty's injured. Looks like she'll be able to walk off. Jadina in for her. 10 seconds left, first half. Audrey Neal with it into Amber Neal. Back out to Finch. Fish off. Hebner with the rebound and timeout. Time runs out in the first half. So, Sammy, with all of our offensive struggles that first half, being down only by 7, what do you think?
We're actually doing really good. Our defense is good. Our boards could be a little bit better, but overall, yeah, the Elks are playing pretty good defense. So.
Yeah, and I agree. You know, being down by 7 after as much as we struggled that first half. Okay. After being down by 7 that first half, not too bad. Just our field goal percentage got to be way low. What I'll do now is go to the stats actually and see where we are as far as stats. Trailing by 7 at halftime. So if we look at the box score, we have Hebner with 2, Poston with 2, and Ariola with 3 for 7. We're only shooting 13%, 3 for 23 that first half. So low percentages. We haven't been in the foul line at all. Our 3-point percentage is better than our field goal percentage, shooting 17% from 3 points. No foul shot attempts that first half. Sorry, 2 foul shots. Poston was 0 for 2 that first half. Field goal percentage, we're limiting Joe City to only 29%. We just got to pick it up ourselves on the offensive end. Turnovers 8 that first half, which is down from some of the other games we've had, so not bad there. Rebounds, Poston with 5. Harmeal with 2, Hebner with 2 to lead the team. So we're going to take a break and come back second half. Hopefully starting to able to score a little bit this next half as down by 7, 14-7 at halftime.
All right, it's halftime shootout time. It is the last shootout before the championship shootout. Championship shootout will be the next game, halftime. Do we have our contestants here? Hey. Hey, Katie, who are the contestants? Okay, so we got a regular boys ball here, and we got a youth ball here. You guys can use the youth ball, and then the girls ball for some men's up. All right, we're gonna start with the layup. And go first. good shot. Who's next? Clark, you're next. Hey, you want to use a youth ball? Does you want to use a youth ball? Nice try, Clark. All right, Marty. Oh, and he got it too. Sorry, Eli. All right, we're gonna let it.
What's that?
Good try, Sam. All right, we're back to the beginning where our free throws now, okay? You want that? Can you use that ball? Okay, use that one. All right. Good triangle. Stay here until see how everybody does, okay? You're given a Junk and John gift card with the choice of Round Valley boys basketball team. There you go, Marty. Stay here, okay? All right, good job, guys. Good job, guys. Let me get a picture real quick. But now we have the 8 finalists coming back for the next game to go and play for a 43-inch TV, Beats headphones, and an electric phone charger.
I was watching the thing. Just watching the shootout. Getting ready to start the second half with the Elks down by 7. Joe City will get the ball on the alternating possession. We have Hebner, Hamlin, Ariola, Harmil, and Poston in starting the second half for your ladies. Good job by Hebner to harass Beatty, but knocked out of bounds off Hebner. Beatty with the ball, up to Amber Neal. Neal will drive, and bad pass picked up by Poston. Up to Harmil, up to Hamlin, over to Ariola. Ariola into Harmil. Harmil throws up one and misses. Ball into Amber Neal. Up to Fesner. Good job by Hamlin to steal that one. Hamlin across the timeline. Tipped out. Bad pass. And rebound by Ariola. Up to Hamlin, then up to Poston. Poston drives and will be fouled on the shot. Foul on Audrey Neal. Poston will have 2. Seems like we have a little bit more energy started at the half.
Yeah, we do.
Hopefully we keep that.
Came out playing strong already.
First one up and off. Second shot up and in. 10-8.
14-8.
14-8. Well, I was hoping. So Beatty with the ball. To Aubrey Neal, into Amber Neal. Blocked by Armil as Amber Neal went up with that shot. Nice job of defense by Armil there. Ball into Fish. Fish up with it and blocked. Ball on the ground. Jump ball. Be Round Valley ball. Blocked by Poston. So after this game, we'll also bring you the boys championship game between Monument Valley and Payson. Nice move there by Poston. She drives the baseline and is fouled on the play. Ball will be out of bounds. For Round Valley.
Volleyball swat again.
Yeah. Sub for Joe City, number 12, Palmer in for Jesmer. Knocked out of bounds again. Having a hard time getting that ball in. Ball out front to Hebner. Over to Hamlin. Hamlin throws it away. Up front to Amber Neal. And lay-in by Amber Neal. Hebner with the ball. Cross half court. To Ariola, over to Hamlin. And over, bad pass by Hamlin over Ariola's head. Fish. Finch. Finch in for Hamlin. Beatty out front with the ball. Over to Audrey Neal, into Amber Neal. And block. Oh, looked like a clean block, but foul called. I don't know if the call, let's see, on Harmeal there. Amber Neal will shoot two. 16-8 to score. First one up and in for Amber. Jadina in for the Wildcats. Second one, Nils also good, 17-8. Ball into Harmeal. Harmeal dribble across half court. In Ariola. Up to Finch. Ariola with it. Back to Finch. In and recovered by timeout. Round Valley as Finch was trapped in the corner with three around her. So 5:35 left third quarter. 18-8. Still having a hard time getting anything going on the offense, ain't we, Sam?
Yes, we are. We're kind of starting to lose control. So if we play at the Elks' pace, be more in control, try to open some options up.
And there's times that, and we're a young team. We've talked about we only got one senior, so some of these girls haven't seen a lot. So you watch middle school games and all they do is go up and down the floor, push.
Yeah.
You get to high school, it's a little different. There's times you can push it and times you got to slow down and work it around.
Right, and the senior that we do have, she took a year off. She didn't play last year.
That is correct. So sometimes we can still get in that habit. Ball out to Hebner on top. Ariola in the corner. And knocked out of bounds. Ball remains Elk.
Get open!
Ariola with the ball in the corner. Three on the way, no good. Poston with the shot, on the rebound, and good. 18-10. 5:22 left in the third quarter. Amber Neal out front to Jadina. Over to Audrey Neal. Amber Neal with a three-pointer on the way. Off. And a jump ball on the rebound. Will go Joe City's way. Jesmer back in. Ball knocked out of bounds. Said it's Joe City's ball.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No, I didn't. I thought it went off them, but underneath. Amber Neal up with it and scores. 20-10. Finch with it across half court. Net kicked out of bounds by Audrey Neal. Timeout, Joe City. 20-10, 4:48 left, third quarter. Just information, we play 3 home games this next week. Monument Valley on Tuesday, Thursday, Northland Prep, and Saturday, Rock Point, I believe. So 3 home games this week. Come out before the Christmas break, enjoy some basketball, and the girls will have a couple weeks off before they hit the road again, and boys. Seems like most of the games after the Christmas break is actually on the road, so get out while you can. It seems like it's top heavy, home early, away late. Little blood on the floor, looks like they're cleaning up. I was telling someone the other day, you know, if I could have played like they do now with the contact now, I probably could have lasted the whole game. Back then, I never could, but I think I could now. Ball into Hebner. Hebner down to Ariola in the corner. Back up to Harmeal. Harmeal launches a three off the backboard and rebound to Joe City. Beatty's with the ball out front. To Audrey Neal. Ball to Palmer. Palmer with the shot off. Beatty with the rebound. Jesmer with the ball. Poston with the rebound down to Hebner. Hebner pushes ahead. Back to Poston. Poston a little runner, about 12-footer, misses. Rebound to Harmeal, back to Poston, and Poston for two. 20-12, 3:50 left. Third quarter. Beatty with the ball for Joe City. Back to Jesmer. Up to Beatty. Over to Palmer. Back to Neal. Jesmer with it. To Beatty. To Palmer. Neal with it. To Jadina. Neal. Jesmer. Ball into Palmer. Bulldog by Ariola. Ariola push ball up court. Neal, Ryan with the shot and blocked. Three new faces for Joe City coming in. Up to Hebner on top. Down to Ariola in the corner. Shot on the way, off. Three-pointers, you got to have legs, and after this many games, I don't know if she's got much legs left.
Yeah.
So it's just a little off.
Get some more umph in that.
Yep. Foul on Finch there on Bren. Be her first. Second team, 20-12 still. .31 with the ball, Fish. Fish up to 33, which we do not have a number for. Up to Neal, 33 with it. Good job by Ariola with the steal. Up to Ryan. Bad pass, overhead a little bit. So turnover to Joe City. 2:14 third quarter. Audrey Finch with it. Sorry, Audrey Neal. To her sister Amber Neal. Up to short shot and a jump ball. Beatty misses it. Jump ball. Hebner with the jump. Round Valley will have it. Hebner with the cross half court. Finch up top. Bounce pass into Poston and foul on Fish. So I was saying earlier, Joe City's got lots of seniors, and most of the players that are out on the floor right now are seniors. Between Amber Neal, Jadina, Audrey Neal, Palmer, Jesmer, Fish. So they're the ones that the most damage for them. So they're senior heavy this year. So they're looking to win all they can this year. Round Valley, we're still young. It seems like some of these girls have been playing together forever, which they have.
Yeah, they have.
But majority of them are still juniors, sophomores, and freshmen.
That's good. We got good team building right here.
And like I said, the freshmen that we have, super impressed with so far this year, how they've done early on. I mean, both Bren Finch and Ryan Harmeels played lots of minutes and have done a great job for us. I mean, this is our 14th, 15th game already this season, and they play as much as just about anybody else out there. All right, back in action here. Technical on Joe City as it reached across the line on the inbounds pass. Looks like Ariola will go to the foul line to shoot the technicals. First one up and in. 20-13. Second one on the way, a little long. So 20-13, but Round Valley will have possession. After that technical. Ball into Hebner. Down in the corner to Poston. Poston goes across the middle, lays it. Little short shot, misses. Back up to Ariola. Over to Hebner. To Poston. Ryan to Finch. Miss. Joe City with the ball. Joe City will try to push it ahead. Finch all the way. Sorry, Nil all the way. Foul, I believe, on Carla. That'll be her second.
Still a low-scoring game for these two teams.
First one off. Yeah, almost in the third quarter, 20-13. Hamlin in for Ariola. And it seems like that happens a lot in these tournaments as the games go on. Legs get tired, you can't make your shots, especially those outside shots. Second one in, 21-13. Hamlin with the ball. Over to Harmeel. Knocked out of bounds by Joe City. Round Valley will maintain possession. Hamlin up top. Over to Hebner. Down to Harmeel. Harmeel stuck in the corner. Back to... Sorry, a little action there. Poston misses a shot. Ryan gets it, shoots. Misses, able to get a rebound back and shoots and scores. So 21-15. I'm sure you saw all that before I said anything. So Joe City with the ball now. Amber Nil drives and fouled by Poston. We'll go to the line to shoot two with 40 seconds left here in the third.
I think they called that on Hamlin.
Let's see, they haven't changed. Oh, yeah, it was. It was actually on Bren they called that one on. First shot off. Second one on the way, and good. 22-15, 7-point lead. Still. Hebner with the ball up front. Double dribble by Hebner. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Jadina with the ball up to Audrey Nil into Amber Neal into Audrey Neal, using her size to score 2 there, 24-15. Turnover on Bryn Finch, and she threw that one away. Up to Palmer. Palmer over to Geyser. Block, and clock runs out. So 9-point deficit by Round Valley heading into the fourth quarter. Kind of where we started at the end of the first quarter, 9-0, 24-15. I mean, we played even other than the first quarter.
Yep. Again, we got to stay in control. Right there towards the end, we started getting a little out of control. So, a couple of turnovers for us.
Yeah, and we talked about that. You know, there's times to push the ball, but you can't always push it. There's times you need to back, slow down, back out, and move back, and we'll learn.
Yep. Still playing pretty good though. For a 3-day tournament, we're playing pretty good.
Yeah, and we've been playing good defense. I mean, to hold the team in a championship game to only 24 points, that's pretty good defense.
Yeah.
Just haven't been able to score much yourself.
Sure.
I mean. So after 3 complete quarters, we have Hebner with 2, Armia with 2, Poston with 2, and Ariola with 4. So just a 4 scoring. Josie will get the ball to start the fourth quarter, up by 9. Over to Audrey Neal. To Jesmer. Jesmer to Nelly, up to Palmer. Palmer's blocked, but Josie's able to get the ball back. Nice block by Poston there. Up to 33 had it. Back up to Audrey Neal. Knocked out of bounds by Brent Hamlin. Into Palmer. Over to Audrey Neal. Audrey Neal inside. Travel on number 21, which was Jesmer. Hamlin with the ball across mid-court to Finch. Finch to Hebner. Pass into, and tried to put that pass into Poston just a little long. It's one of those times you got to know the angles, take a couple dribbles on the side, feed it into her. Jadina with the ball. Back to Jesmer. Audrey Neal with it. Audrey Neal drives. We'll get the ball underneath. Poston with the rebound to Hebner. Hebner pushes here. Hebner pushes ahead. Back to Poston. Poston misses the long shot. Knocked out of bounds to Round Valley. Ariola in for Finch, as Josie also makes substitutions. Hamlin with it, out front. Ariola into Poston, low. Poston turns, has it blocked, and fouled on Harmeal. Round Valley put a press on. Foul on Poston on the block, as Josie will break that press pretty easy that time. think that's Amber Neal at the line. First one up and short. Second one in and good, 25-15. Timeout, Joe City. With 6:26 in the game. Yeah, it looks like the Neal sisters, Audrey and Amber, probably have scored 20 of their points, don't you think?
Yeah.
I mean, the ball just goes to those two, it seems like, most of the time.
Yeah, those two are a couple of the tallest ones on Joe City's team. Gives them that size advantage.
Well, and they're tallest, but they're also the ones that handle the ball, too. They're also the guards out front for the most part, along with Beatty, but they do handle the ball a lot. And they're good athletes. I know they won their the Class 1, the 1A volleyball championship this year with them too. So, all right, Hamlin with the ball. Hamlin goes back court. Turnover. Ball into Amber Neal. Armiel on her. Armiel knocks it away. Goes in and off the mark. Hamlin with it. Throws one up, misses everything. Ball down to, oh, it looks like Ryan's hurt. Looks like she might be bleeding a little bit as she goes behind the bench. And Finch comes in for her. Ball into Amber Neal. Nice play by Hebner, knocked that ball out of bounds. Jesmer with the ball out front to Beatty, to Audrey Neal. Hamlin on her, to Amber Neal out front. Looks like they're going to try to just move the ball around front. Got a 10-point lead with 5 minutes left. Going to try to just move out until they get a wide open shot as we go for a steal and foul by Hebner. So 3 fouls on us. That'll be Hebner's second. Ball into Amber Neal. Up the top to Fish. Fish to Jesmer. Jesmer up to Aubrey Neal. To Beatty. Beatty drives the middle. And a travel on Beatty. Still 5:11 left, down by 10. Over to Hamlin. Over to Hebner. Ariola with it. Over to Finch. Finch drives the middle. Finch shows it up to Poston. Poston gets it blocked out of bounds. Round Valley ball. Poston with the 8-footer on the assist by Ariola out of bounds, so 25-17. Still time in this game as if we can just start making a few baskets. Trying to work it into Amber Neal and off. Ariola with the rebound. Off her foot though, recovered by Joe City and basket by Fish. Ariola with it, to Finch, to Hamlin. Turnover, as Hamlin tries to throw that out. That's a bad place to pass the ball to is down the corners.
Yeah.
It's easy to get double teamed down there. We need to keep that ball out of the corners there.
Plus that baseline will act as another defender. So
Yeah.
basically you have 3 defenders on.
That's true. Hamlin with the steal. Cross court. Back up to Ariola. Over to Poston. Poston with the 3 on the way. Off. And foul on Hebner over the back. 27-17. Jadina in for Amber Neal. Up top to Jesmer. Jadina with the ball. Over to Beatty. Beatty drives middle. Little floater and fouled by Hebner. On the shot, be shooting 2. Mason Reed in for Hebner. Beatty will shoot 2. First one off. Second one up, off. Poston with the rebound to Ariola. Push ahead to Hamlin, sorry. Over to Ariola, down to Reed. Reed's fouled on the play. Round Valley got the ball out of bounds as that's the first team foul on Joe City here in the fourth quarter. Pass into Poston for 2, 27-19. Back within 8. Turnover. Oh, timeout. Timeout Joe City. Oh, no, not timeout. Okay.
They called it out on the Elks.
They call it out on us. They call a foul on Poston when she's standing there. A girl's just trying to run through her. I don't know how that can be a foul when her hand's straight up and she just standing there and she's running through her, but that's what they called.
Yeah, we're not the ones with the whistles.
That's right. Just like I tell, we'd all coach different, we'd all ref different. So, first shot up and off. Pinch at the line. Third foul on Poston, so it's only 3 minutes left of the game. We're good there. Second one up and in. 28-19. 3 minutes left. Finch with the ball. Cross half court. And still by Audrey Neal. Up ahead and off. Ariola with the ball. Up to Poston. Poston takes it and off balance, but fouled on the play. I think she was a little off balance before that, but we'll take that call there. It seems like sometimes they even things out after a while, right?
Yeah.
You don't like the call, but then it kind of evens out.
Yeah.
So Poston will go to the line to shoot 2. First one up and in. Harmio back in for Reed. Timeout, Coach Slade, 28-20. .254 left in the game of this timeout. Remember, we'll also bring you the boys championship game next, which will be between Payson and I forgot who. Payson and Monument Valley, I believe. I believe that's who it is. I would say yes with the red everywhere.
Yeah.
believe after this game, there's only 2 games left. Third place game for boys and championship game for boys. So after 29 teams have played here, and I don't know how many games, got to be over 100 games in the last 3 days.
Yeah.
All right, posting to the foul line to shoot her second. Oh, looks like we got blood on the floor again. You know, 40 years ago, they didn't worry about blood. You could be bleeding. You could still play all you wanted, man.
Yeah. Well, they got Ryan down there. She's plugged up on both of her nostrils.
Oh, both of them, yeah. She got hit good then, didn't she?
Yep.
First one on the way, off for Addie. That is right. She made the first one, then they called the timeout, and that was the second one.
Yeah.
So it will be Joe City ball after that. Ball into Jadina, up to Amber Neal. Over to Beatty, over to Audrey Neal. Jadina with it now. Over to Jesmer. Neal to Jesmer as they just work the ball outside with 2 minutes left. Jesmer with it, up to Beatty, up to Audrey Neal. And knocked away, good job by Polson, knocked that way, up to, and, point blank shot there by Polson that failed to go in. And then a foul by Ryan on the other as they had it. So Audrey Neal will go to the line to shoot 2. As the Elks are over the bonus. First one up and in. 29-20 to 11. Hebner in for Ariola. Second one up and off. Poston with the rebound. Over to Hamlin. Back to Poston. And travel. She thought about 3, decided not to, and then took that extra step.
Yep.
Turnover on Addie. A good job by Poston with that rebound after that missed shot by Neal. Turnover on Hamlin. Back to Beatty, back to Neal. Still by Hebner. Hebner ahead. Up to Finch. Finch with 2. 29-22, minute 33 left. Up to Jethina. Back to Neal, over to Amber Neal. Minute 20 left. Over to Sister Neal, over to Beatty. Beatty will pass it, and easy layup there by Neal underneath. Hamlin with the basketball, cross half court to Hebner. Hebner holds it out front, now drives, up with it and off. Neal with the rebound to Sister Neal. As they hold it out with just 40 seconds, move the ball around the outside, up by 9. Been an even game other than the first quarter. First quarter we fell behind 9-0. Since that, the game's been pretty even. Hit. Hamlin's Finch is trying to foul there, and they're not calling it. No, a couple of fouls there. It looks like they were trying to foul. They actually called the ball off of Joe City there, so Round Valley will take the ball. Oh, they changed it.
Changed
Okay,
their mind.
Joe City does have the ball. Jacina with it. Finch behind her. And it will get to that. Foul by Hebner. She just pushes her. And they're going to call it intentional as she pushed instead of go for the ball. So it will be an intentional foul, I believe. Let's see. Yes, it will be intentional foul on Hebner. That will be her 5th. Ariola back in. As Josie will get 2 shots and the ball after intentional foul. Even though intentional, you still have to make an effort to go for the ball.
Yeah. Well, you got to remember that with that intentional, they shoot and then they get the ball back.
Yep.
So that's not always the smartest.
First one up and off. Second one in, so 32-22, 10-point lead. As it looks like Joe City will clear the bench with 12.9 seconds left as I have this one in control. And travel. Hamlin with the ball. 10 seconds left in the game. Down to Harmeal. Harmeal's taking her time. Will shoot a 20-footer. And off the side of the backboard. And rips it away. And off. So 32-22. The final score is as Joe City wins the Roundball tournament. Your Lady Elks put up a fight. Just one of those games where tired legs, nothing would go in for them. Even the close shots, they struggled with that game. So good effort by your ladies today. Expect lots of good things this year for your Lady Elks.
Yeah.
So for the game, it looks like, oh, that's only 15. I got to figure this out. Got to go back to the stats here. I knew that was wrong. Bar score shows Poston with 12, Ariola with 4, and then Hebner, Harmeal, and Finch with 2 apiece. So for a total of 22 points. Shot 18% is all 9 for 18 for the game. Poston also had 13 rebounds. So another double-double. Addison's kind of a double-double machine this year. Almost every game, double points, double rebounds, doing a great job. Now they're showing the plaque, so second place team to Round Valley. So good job, Lady Elks, getting the second place trophy for this tournament. Like I said, we'll be playing on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at home. Come out and enjoy some basketball. And now for your 2025 Roundball Tournament champions, the Joe City Wildcats. And Amber Neal for Joe City. It does look like received tournament MVP.
Thank you. Make a
I
new
think
one.
it said. I think it said for both of them.
Just keep it.
I think it said, yeah. I think it said just keep it for both of these. it.
Oh, I couldn't even compare to you.
Oh, whatever. I can try. How's that?
You'd be just fine.
I'd like to welcome you back out to our boys championship game between Monument Valley, I believe, and Payson.
If you are able, please rise for the national anthem.
Take a break for the national anthem.
Now for our starting lineups for Holbrook.
Holbrook, not Monument Valley. Holbrook,
it's
sorry.
Holbrook.
Holbrook and Payson.
We were all
Number
kinds of
5,
wrong.
Braylon Taliban.
They're both red and white, so could have been either one.
Number
So
11, Manny Rico. Number 23, Travis Villa. And number 44, John Castile. And now for Payson, 00, Dane White. Number 1, Peyton Stewart. Number 2, Omar Quiroga. Number 10, Marco Huerque. And number 24, Manny Diaz.
So it looks like we got six starters for Payson against 5 for Holbrook. I don't know how that's fair, but that's what they called.
You can't do that.
No. So I haven't watched any of the boys' game. I've been watching the girls. Other than our boys, I haven't watched any games, so I have no idea how this game will go. I haven't seen anything. Have you watched any of the boys' games at all?
I haven't. I only know that Holbrook beat our boys.
First game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they looked pretty good against our boys.
That is true. They were fast. They got out and ran the ball. Beat us by about 30 points, if I remember right.
Yep.
Jump ball.
But we had boys that were still coming back from football, so.
Let's come back from football, and also Ryan Rodriguez was not there that day. They had a funeral in the family, so him and his brother were not there. So a re-jump, as no one got possession of that. They both jumped too soon, so we'll have a re-jump here. Ball jump back to Round Valley. Sorry, I'm thinking white. The center's got colored hair, kind of like Marcus, so I was thinking Marcus was jumping.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, so it's green, but it is dyed kind of like Marcus's, so it kind of had me off for a little bit there. Payson with the ball to start with. 3-pointer on the way by number 10. Good. Now, if they would have put these right next to each other where I could see them, so would have worked really good. Number 10 is Marco made that basket. 44 with a little short hook shot for Holbrook. Ties it up at 2. Oh, 3-2 after that 2-pointer. Payson with the ball. Payson around top, over to Marco again. Up top, number 24. To the big guy in the middle. Back out. Little floater, about a 10-footer, and in. So Payson jumps out to an early 5-2 lead. Nelson with the ball for Holbrook. Back out to Tallman. Over to Rico. Rico stopped there. Back to Tallman. Rico back with the ball. Move the ball out front, reset. Tallman with it now. Tallman to Rico. To Castile. Castile with the easy 2. Castile's got the size to just kind of move people where he wants them and score easily on the inside, it looks like.
Big guy.
So for Payson, Nava with the ball, shot there by number 24, Sias, which is off. Holbrook with the ball, number 2, with 3-pointer on the way, miss. Blocked there by Payson, rebound. Payson will slow it down. Omar with the ball. Over to Sias. Up to Stewart. Back to Stewart. Stewart will drive. Stewart will run into Castile there and have partially blocked. Still with the rebound. Out front to Diaz. Over to Tallman. Tallman drives left, back out. And a short shot off the way. Rebound. Couple of blocked shots there. Back out to Diaz. Diaz with the long 3 on the way, off. Number 23 for Holbrook. Travis with that rebound and put back. Fouled on the shot, so the basket will count and 1. 6-5 in Holbrook's favor right now. On the way and good, 7-5. Holbrook with the early lead. Omar with the ball. Omar over to Stewart. Stewart with the 3 off. Out of bounds on the pass underneath. Turnover over to Payson. Number 32 in the game for Payson, that would be Landon Hansen. Omar with the ball. Over to Sias. Travel. On Marco. Sorry, some names I can't pronounce the first name, some names I can't pronounce the last name. So I'll do what I can do the best with. Rico with the ball. Up to Tallman. Tallman over to Nelson. To Travis. Out front to offensive foul. Offensive foul with a little acting job there. So foul was on Tallman. One team foul on both teams. Score 7-5 early in the first quarter. Well, halfway through the first quarter, 7-5. Have no idea what we're waiting for here. Let's see. Scorers table's got a question here. Looks like they got it ironed out.
Yeah, don't know what that was all about.
Omar with the ball. Omar over to Marco. Marco back to Omar. Back to Marco. Over to Hansen. Hansen back to Omar. Omar around the side. Marco with the three-pointer from the corner, and good. 8-5. Payson with the lead on that three-pointer by Marco. Rico with the ball. Over to Vicente. Back to Rico. Over to Vicente. Vicente with the three on the way, and good. Vicente from the opposite corner. 10-8. Holbrook. Omar out front. Over to 24, which is CS. Oh, back to Omar. Omar drives through the middle and lays it in. Diaz with the ball for, Rico with the ball for Monument Valley. Stolen by Omar. Picked up by Hansen, back to Omar. Down to three-pointer on the way by number 24. CS off the mark. Rebound to Holbrook. Nelson with it. To Vicente. Over to Diaz. Vicente looked for another three. Pass in middle. And foul on the drive. Foul on 0-0, which will be White. That'll be his first. And number 23, Travis by to the line. First one on the way, and good. Second shot for Travis, also good. 12-10, Holbrook's favor. 1:46 left here in the first quarter. Three on the way, off. And step out of bounds, Holbrook. As that shot was put up by Marco. Manny taking the ball out of bounds. Up to White. Over to Manny. Up to Omar. Back to Omar. White with the screen. In the corner. Underneath to Hansen. Hansen with the layup. Tie score, 12 apiece. 1:34 left first quarter. Tallman with the ball. Over to number 33, Vicente makes another three. That's two for him as Holbrook goes up by three. Travel. Travel on Manny. Ball comes into Holbrook. Tallman with it. And knocked out of bounds, go over to Payson. Payson ball, Omar with it. Omar to Manny. Back to Omar. Manny over to number 24. And a travel. Travel on Manny. Tallman with the ball over to Vicente in the corner. Vicente with the 3 on the way. It looked like he got partial tipped on that. Rebound comes down to Omar. Omar is fouled as he tries to cross over by Nelson. Sanchez and Stewart in for Payson. Ball out to Omar. Down to Stewart. Back to Omar. Over to Manny. Marco, sorry. Marco's 10, I'll probably remember that. Omar with it. Omar drives the middle and loses off foot. It goes off the foot of a Holbrook player. Oh, it looks like we're going to have a little talk among the officials here. Looks like one of them might have seen it a little different.
Well, I know the ref underneath did not see it at all.
Car was reversed, ball over to Holbrook.
So he was relying on his other 2 partners.
You know, it's nice when they work together and get the call right.
Yeah.
Tallman with the ball across half court. Drives the middle. Marco with it. Sorry, Manny with it. And drive and layup as a buzzer by Nelson. So 17-13 for 17-12, sorry. Where I'm sitting, it's hard to see the second letter of the home team score.
The shot clock gets in the way.
17-12. Holbrook after the first quarter. Just remind you, your Elks will play Tuesday night, Thursday night, and Saturday this week. Come down and enjoy some more basketball. I know you never get tired of basketball, so come down and enjoy some more. Like thank all those that sponsor our live feeds and other feeds as well, not only for basketball but community events, wrestling going on today. There was live feeds for all 4 mats of that as well as all 4 courts today. So lots going on in the community, a lot of sports activity, concerts that are all streamed by Wes and those that help him. So we appreciate Wes with equipment and all those that help him get these set up, so people back home that can't make it to the games can enjoy them. Okay, start the 4th. Oh, 3. Oh, missed. It looked like it went right through the net. Yeah, I thought it went in too.
We
but
need
nothing
new
but air.
prescriptions up here.
Number 1 for Payson with the shot, which was Stewart. Stewart with a shot, 17-14. Ball out front. Number 5, Tallman. Pass underneath. Basket by Travis. And it looks like we got a technical foul on the coach. He was getting pretty animated over there on the sideline.
He got pretty heated. I think he's still pretty heated.
It's like, I don't know if it's something he said or just where he was, because he was clear up and down the sideline the whole time. So big play there that Monument Valley just made a basket, and now they get to shoot foul shots, and then they'll have the ball back again.
They get the ball back.
So first one good by Travis. Second one up and off. Monument Valley will get the ball out on the side. Ball into Tallman. Down to Nelson. Nelson with it out front. Over to number 11, Manny, Rico. Vicente with the ball off. And rebound and shot. Then number 32 for Payson with the rebound, who would be Hanson. Hanson back to Stewart. Stewart with the three-pointer on the way and off. Nelson with the ball over to Tallman. Sorry, Manny. Manny with it over to Vicente. Vicente with it back up to Tallman. Tallman drives and off his hands as he tried to make the pass. Hit him last. 20-14 for Monument Valley. The Roadrunners ahead. So both of these teams are 3A, where Round Valley, if we do play them, is a 2A, a little bit bigger schools. Omar with the ball. Back to Marco. Marco dribbles the ball out of bounds, able to hold on to it. Wide in for Marco. And 25. Bryson Waterman Eccles in as well for Payson. Ball into Vicente. Vicente back to Nelson. Nelson over to Marco, to Manny. Manny up to Diaz. Tallman. Tallman with a fake off and missed. Stewart with the rebound. Stewart to Omar. Omar in the corner to number 3 in the middle to White. White underneath to Nichols. A missed short shot, but foul in the play as Waterman Nichols is fouled. Foul on number 23, Travis. Castile back in for Holbrook, as well as Manny for Payson. Stewart with the ball, over to number 1, Stewart. So Stewart with that shot off. Nichols with it out of bounds. Turnover. 20-14 still to score with 5:09 left in the second quarter. Getting kind of quiet in here now.
Yeah. Yeah, all the crowds are going home.
A lot of the crowd gone. We got 2 games left. Most of the fans have went home as well, as most of them have to travel. Okay, back in action. Holbrook with the ball. Feed it in to Castile. Castile up with it and is fouled by Stewart. No, sorry, by White. White with that foul. That is 2 on him. Castile is foul line shooting 2. First one up and in. Second one also up and in. Nothing but net on both of those. Got a pretty good touch for a big guy.
Yeah, those are pretty shots.
Omar with the ball for Payson. Down to Stewart. Omar with it. Travel. Travel on Manny as he shuffled his feet there. Manny with the ball for over to Tallman for Holbrook. Tallman around the side. And Castillo up front. Castillo misses the first one, gets it, misses the second one, and the ball goes out of bounds. And no one saw it. They call it a jump ball. The ball will go over to White. There was a lot of feet right there, so hard to see. Omar with the ball. Back to Omar. Back to Hansen. Hansen over to number 24, Manny Cias, with 3 on the way. Miss. Ball out of bounds, goes to Payson off a Roadrunner. Sanchez in for Payson. Ball out to White, over in the corner, and way high as that pass is going to Omar, but Omar's not 7 feet. So turnover, 22-14 as Monument Valley's built their lead up to 8 points here, halfway through the second quarter.
Holbrook.
Holbrook. Did I say Monument Valley again?
Yeah.
All right. Castile with the ball underneath. Big guy working inside, off, gets his own rebound, up with it, off again. And a foul on Holbrook as White comes down with that rebound and is fouled. Marco with the ball into Omar. Over to Manny. Manny turns it over. Nelson with it. Nelson to Manny. Rico. Rico underneath to Castile. Castile misses again. Castile's had lots of easy little shots underneath. Scrum on the ground and traveling on Castile as he rolled over with the ball.
Yeah, his shots are not falling.
No. He looks better with at the foul line than he did underneath. He's hurting him a little bit underneath. He's got the size. They're not going to knock him off. So just needs to take his side underneath those shots. Omar with the ball out front to Stewart. To Manny Sayas. Back to Stewart. Stewart travels. Holbrook ball. Roadrunner has it underneath. Tallman will take the ball out. Over to Diaz. Diaz will have to throw it up to Tallman. Tallman the head. Underneath to Castillas and off again. White with the rebound. Stewart with the ball. Back to Omar. Omar drives and travel. Looks like his own player got in his way. (22-14) remains. Been that score for quite a while. Manny Diaz with the ball, fouled by Omar with a bump. 2:16 left first half, 22-14. As you can tell, the scores have got lower and lower as the days wore on, it seems like.
Yeah. For a boys' game, this is pretty low scoring, slow paced game.
When you think of Holbrook, they put up, I think, 60 on us a week or so ago. And it seemed like they were a lot quicker then than they are tonight.
That's right.
But 6 games in 3 days, don't matter. I don't think it matters how good a shape you are. You're going to have a little wear and tear and tired legs after 3 days. And I don't know if these boys go home or they're sleeping here in motel rooms or not either. So that could be a part of it as well.
Yep.
Holbrook's only an hour and a half, but Payson's 2.5, so I don't know. They're probably staying here somewhere. Oh, got dinosaurs on the field. All right, after the timeout, ball will be to Holbrook underneath their own basket. Underneath to Tallman. Tallman throws it out to Travis. Travis out front to Tallman. Tallman to Rico. Rico to Nelson. Nelson up front. Screen set for him. Nelson will drive. Dish it to Castilla, who makes this one. So 24-14. Way to be, Holbrook was patient with the ball, able to get the ball into their big guy underneath for an easy one. Stewart with the three-pointer on the way and drains it. 24-17. Stewart's tall, but it looks like he's an outside shooter. He doesn't go inside much.
Yeah.
Tallman with the ball outside. Hands off to Rico. Over to Nelson. Nelson drives. Back out to Tallman. Tallman up front for three. And off. Ball will grab there by Marco. Back to Stewart. Omar with it. Pacing down by 7 with 1 minute left first half. Stewart with the ball. Over to Marco. Underneath to White. White goes up and is blocked by Castile. Ball over to Nelson for Holbrook. Nelson drives the middle and deflected. Picked up by White. Over to Omar. Omar to Stewart in the middle. And knocked away with 19 seconds left. Holbrook has the ball down low. Try to get out of time. Holbrook with 10 seconds. Try to get one last play in before the end of the half. 24-17 for the Holbrook Roadrunners over the Payson Longhorns. Checking in for Payson is number 25, Waterman Eccles. Yes, he does have a hyphenated last name.
What is it? Oh, yes, he does.
So, trying to use both of them here. Sammy was looking at me like, what the heck am I saying here? I'm trying to call it right. I'm sure I messed up a lot, but.
Doing better than what I could do. That's 100%.
And it's a little harder when you don't know the players going from roster to roster, back and forth, trying to make sure you know, trying to get their names in here, back and forth, makes it a little tougher. So Holbrook brought the ball with 10.9 seconds into Rico. Rico off the screen and loses the ball out of bounds, and a foul by Rico on the play, which is probably a smart foul. If not, Omar was off for it easy too.
Was on the breakaway.
Oh, actually, it was on. They called it on the other way. They called it on Omar. All right, I thought it was on. I thought that was a foul on Holbrook. Tallman with it, and a foul before the end. So it should be 2 shots. That's the 5th foul. Did they call it? Yes, they did. So Nelson Tallman should be going line to shoot 2. I don't know why they were trying to foul right there. It seemed like they were doing it on purpose. Didn't you think so?
Yeah, they were going for fouls.
So Tallman, first one's in. Second one also nothing but net, so 26-17, 9-point lead for Holbrook as we go into halftime. Yeah, it looked like they're intentionally trying to foul with a couple of seconds left there. And no idea where. I can see that at the end of the game, but at the end of the half when you're trailing, I don't understand.
Didn't make sense to me. Not at halftime anyway.
Well, and if you only had 1 or 2 team fouls and you had fouls to burn, also maybe.
Yeah, but they were in the bonus,
so
we don't know.
We don't know.
We're not their coaches.
That's right. So, well, we'll take a break for 10-minute halftime, and we will be back.
Yeah. tight game over there.
All right, back in action, getting ready for back in action here in the third quarter of the championship game between Holbrook and Payson, with the Roadrunners ahead by 9. We start third place game. Looks like close, 39-38 with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Running a little bit ahead, so close game down there. I don't know for sure who's playing though. My eyes are not good enough to see those things. Holbrook with the ball to start with, up with it, and off was Nelson. White with the rebound. Omar with the ball out top. Into White, and in and off. Nice assist by Omar, just off the mark by White there. Tallman with the ball. Tallman drives middle. Over to Nelson. Nelson back to Tallman. Tallman out front. Over to Diaz. And the blocking foul on Payson. That will be the third foul on Omar, I believe. Yeah, on Omar, that'll be his third. He'll have to sit. Stewart comes back in the game. Out front to Diaz. Back to Tallman. Tallman drives middle. Oh, and hits the underneath. Over to Diaz. Diaz with a three-pointer on the way off. White with the rebound. Manny Cias with the ball out front. Over to number 5, which will be Morgan. Hand check by Tallman. That's his second for Roadrunners. Ball comes into Manny Cias. Cias will try a three-pointer, short. White with the rebound, but over the back. They'll call White over the back on that. Oh no, it'll be on number 44 for Holbrook, sorry. I was wrong there. Casillas over the back. Ball out front to White. Over the corner. Number 5 will drive. Up and in. Number 5 for Holbrook is Morgan. Morgan with the 2 points. Diaz with the ball for Holbrook. Diaz goes to the middle, passes back out to Nelson. Nelson up to the middle, flips it up and in. 2 points for Nelson. 26-19, 28-19. Still a 9-point lead for the Roadrunners. 2 minutes into the third quarter. Morgan with the ball in the corner will shoot a three-pointer, and good. Morgan comes in and hits 5 quick ones for Payson. Down into Casillas. Casillas throws it away as he's too far underneath the basket. Back to Payson. Manny Cias with the ball. Cias to Marco. Marco to Morgan. To White. White goes through the middle and up and misses. Rebound by Travis. Tallman with the ball, drives through the middle, and horse collar there as he goes for layup. Missed the layup, but we'll shoot 2. 0-0. Foul will be on White. I believe that will be his third as well. So both White and Omar in trouble for Payson. Tallman to the line to shoot 2. First one up and in. Waterman Nichols in for White. Tomlin's taking shot on the way. And rolls off. Nelson with the rebound for Payson. Sorry, Morgan. Ball out of bounds as Marco drove the ball off his foot. Diaz into Vicente. Vicente back to Diaz. Back to Vicente. Up to Tallman. In the middle to Tallman. Number Diaz, well, long three, misses everything. Waterman Nichols with the rebound. Manny Cias with the ball out front, directing traffic. Ball went to Stewart. As you see the ball, he stepped on the out of bounds line. Turnover to Holbrook, 24 to 22, 29-22. Diaz with the ball. Up to Nelson. Nelson down to over to Tallman. Tallman with the three, misses. Rebound comes down to Marco. Marco back to Manny Cias. Cias with the ball out front. Send script by Waterman and Nichols. Back to Marco. Marco back to Cias. Cias to Morgan. Morgan around left side. Back to Waterman. Waterman Nichols drives the middle and tied up underneath. Nice job by number 23, Travis by to tie that up. Ball remained with Payson though. Ball into number 2. Omar. Back to Nelson. And an offensive foul as Waterman stuck his knee out. Creating the contact. Ball goes over to Holbrook. Third place game, 44-41, 2:45 left.
So down there we have Pima and Fort Thomas.
Pima and Fort Thomas. So Fort Thomas is ahead right now by 3. So two neighbors pretty much battling it out for third place down there. Oh, and a 3 on the way by Fort Thomas. 47-41 is a timeout on our court. This course the game's a little bit more interesting. That game's a little bit more interesting. So we'll go back and forth a little bit. So timeout here as a championship game, 29-22 for the Roadrunners over the Longhorns.
Sorry, I don't. Scrub it. There you go.
All right, after timeout. Holbrook ball, pass in, missed the layup. Waterman with the rebound. Omar with the ball. Send screen by Morgan. Morgan out front with the three-pointer. And in. 29-25 as Payson within 4 now. Ball around the top. Out to Diaz for Roadrunners. Over in the corner. Tallman out front. Back to Diaz. Back to Tallman. Tallman drives. Underneath. Back out to Diaz. He'll drive. Loses it, but able to pick it up and get it back to Nelson. Up to Vicente. Tallman with it now. Nelson with the ball. Tries it to the side, unable to go through the middle. Drives now, little floater, and call a charge on that. So Nelson will pick up a charge on that floater. Be the team third and Nelson second. Ball into Omar for Payson. Longhorns within 4 now after being trailed by as many as 11 first half. Omar out off balance and travels. Got his feet tangled up as he tried to drive up the middle there. Vicente into Diaz. Sorry, into Rico. And a technical and a personal foul on Omar, I think. If he's got both a technical and a personal, that will be 5 on him, I believe. Let's see what they call. Obviously not a technical. Okay, just a personal foul, just 4.
Yeah.
I thought he signaled technical, didn't he?
I thought he did too.
All right, not a technical, just a regular personal foul on Omar. That'll be his 4th, ours. 4th though here in the 3rd quarter, so he'll go out. Diaz with the ball over to Vicente. Vicente up to Tallman. Tallman over to Diaz. Diaz back to Tallman. Over to Vicente. Up to Manny Guerrero. Guerrero to Tallman. Up to Guerrero. Guerrero over to Vicente. Vicente will try a 3 from the top. Off. Rebound come down to Morgan. Morgan will tap the ball over to Manny Cias. Cias with the ball. 59 seconds. And 3 on the way. And good. Cias with the 3. 29-28. With 40 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Vicente with the ball. Out top to Diaz. Guerrero with the screen. Out to Diaz off the mark. Hurried that shot a little bit. White with the rebound. Pass over to Stewart. That's Payson controls. Over to Cias. Cias to Stewart. Stewart drives. Loses balance, but able to get a shot up and misses everything. Ball goes over to Holbrook. Ball up to Tallman. Tallman drives to the middle to put it up as time runs out and misses. So after 3 complete quarters, 29-22, as Payson's able to mount a comeback that quarter, down by as many as 11, I believe. Only down by 1 as we head to the 4th quarter. So with 40.4 seconds left in the 3rd place game, it looks like Fort Thomas is up over Pima by 3. 48-45 down at the far court. So we'll kind of, during this, between quarters, we'll kind of try to keep you up on that. It's like Fort Thomas is shooting foul shots down there now. First one's the rims out.
Fort Thomas is in the bonus now for.
What's that?
Fort Thomas is now in the bonus for foul shots.
Oh. Second one also misses. So Pima's able to get the rebound with less than 40 seconds left as they bring it up, trailing by 3. Pima moving the ball around with 25 seconds left. And a timeout but by Pima with 23 seconds as we get our game, the championship game, back here in the fourth quarter. Holbrook ball. Ball going to Diaz. Sorry, Rico. Rico to Guerrero. Up to Tallman. Tallman drive. Up to Castile. And Castile travels underneath. Turnover to Payson. CS with the ball.
When you get the ball like that in the paint, you just got to go up. Just go up with it.
Oh, and a three-pointer by Stewart. Payson's actually takes the lead by 2, but you're right. If you hold it, you'll get double teamed and triple teamed. Something bad's going to happen about every time.
Yeah.
Another turnover by Holbrook. Payson able to get it back. Morgan with the ball. Over to Cias. Cias to Marco. And out of bounds. Turnover to Holbrook. (31-29). Timeout at Holbrook. So just in time for other game going on down there. Pima will throw it in bounds with 20 seconds. Little short shot on the way, and good. Within one. Fort Thomas is down. Throws it ahead of everybody. They'll take it. Fort Thomas will take it back out and gets fouled with 10 seconds left. So 48-47. Fort Thomas is ahead of Pima at this time with 10.4 seconds left with Fort Thomas heading to the line. It's a good thing we have glasses where we can see that far. Just think back in the old days, man. Be like, what's going on down there? No. First shot up and good. So back to a 2-point lead for Fort Thomas. All right, Holbrook back in it. Diaz with the Rico with the ball. Rico to Tallman. Up to Nelson. Nelson to Rico. Rico underneath. Good pass there to number 23. Travis for 2. Oh, he tied it up on 3. The other court, they tied up at the buzzer, so it looks like we're going to overtime in the other court as the ball goes out of bounds off of Holbrook. So this court is also tied at 31. That one's tied at 50. So close games here to end the games and the day. Payson with the ball underneath. Into Morgan. Morgan out front to Cias. Sorry, to number 10, Marco. And a basket. And one. As Marco drives to the rim, gets fouled and able to make a shot. So 33-31. Marco for his foul shot. Up and off. Nelson with the rebound. Vicente with the shot. Off. White with the rebound. All of a sudden, Holbrook's three-point shots are not falling. Cias with the ball. Over to Marco. Screen by White. Back up to White. Over to Morgan. Morgan with the 3 on the way, and let's go. Little long. White with the ball and knocked out of his hands. Payson will retain possession with 5:54 in the game. Payson up by 2. Stewart in the game for the Longhorns. Questions the scoring table again. Cias with the ball over to Stewart. Stewart back top to Manny. So Marco, sorry. Marco with the ball. Over to Stewart. Stewart tries to feed into White, which he does. White goes up with an 8-footer, misses. And number 5 with the rebound, which would be Morgan. Morgan misses the shot. Travis with the rebound. Up to Rico. Rico to Morgan. Up to Travis. Back out to number 10. And a 3-pointer. So Manny Guerrero with the 3-pointer for Holbrook. Holbrook takes the lead 34-33 with 5 minutes left in the game. Cias with the ball. Over to Stewart. Stewart into White. White with the layup. 35-34. And a turnover. Sloppy pass by Holbrook there. Morgan up with it. And a block. Morgan will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul on Guerrero. Facing up by 1 with 4:47 and chance to add to that at the line. First one up and good. Second one by Morgan, up and also good, 37-34. Pacing up by 3. Probably their largest lead of the game as they've trailed most of the game until the last couple minutes. Underneath, back out to Rico. Rico's fouled by Stewart. Now that we're getting close to the end of the game, I'm starting to know the kids' names. So back up to Tallman. Screen sit there. Tallman around. Guerrero with the ball. Up to Rico. Rico drives through the middle and off. Rebound to Payson. Omar back in the game. Up to Marco. As the Payson's got the lead, they're going to slow it down a little bit here. Ball out of bounds, tipped out of bounds by Tallman. Remain Longhorn ball. Omar with the ball. Morgan, a little floater in the lane, miss. White with the ball. White gets the rebound and scores 39-34. And a foul by Marco there on Tallman. That'll only be the second team foul. Both only 2 team fouls. Payson calls a timeout with 3:43 left in the game. Up by 5, 39-34. Third place game, it looks like in overtime with 2 minutes left. We have Pima now up by 3, 53-50. Fort Thomas does have the ball down there. Working around the outside. Oh, and misses the give me underneath. Pima with the rebound. At this time, running down with only 3 minutes left of the game. Want to thank those that help. I mean, with so many volunteers to make this possible. Is that correct, Sammy?
Yeah, so many. And a lot of them been doing it for years. I mean, Tana Martin's been providing the food for the staff, for the volunteers, for those that help with this. She does a really good job, and her team.
Yeah, and I don't know how many years she's been doing it, but ever since I've got here 11 years ago, she's been doing it.
She's been doing it since I was a kid. I've always known her and Vicky.
And that's only been like 12 years ago, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Sure, we'll take that.
Okay.
So our scorekeepers, clock runners, refs.
K-Buck's in charge of getting the scorekeeper's been doing that for many years too.
Yep.
Does a good job with that as well.
Yeah.
So back in action, Holbrook with the ball. Guerrero with it. Up to Tallman. Tallman to Nelson. Screen set by Travis. Travis back up to Guerrero. Guerrero over to Tallman. Inside and scores. Score there by Travis. 39-36. Payson with the ball, up by 3. 3 minutes left on the game. Number 1 Stewart way outside and drains a 3. Stewart looks like their shooter. Tallman with the ball. Nelson with a wide open shot and scores again. So 42-39 as we're trading threes here. Stewart with the ball for the Longhorns. Hands it off to White. White with it in the middle. White tries a 12-footer and scores. 44-39. Payson with 2:16 left in the game. Tallman with the board. Ball. Tallman back to Guerrero. Guerrero underneath to Travis. Travis is fouled. On the play, will go to the line to shoot 2 as he shoots that. Looks like Fort Thomas ahead of Pima, 59-57 with 39 seconds left. And now tied up at 59 with 35 seconds left. Travis up with the foul shot, good. 44 to 40?
39.
39.
Oh,
40.
yeah, 40.
I didn't think they'd put that up.
I didn't catch that.
All right. 44 to 40, 2 minutes left.
That's
Second
why
one on
you
the way.
announced and I just...
I got a big mouth and you don't. Okay, 44-41. 2 minutes left as both those foul shots were good. Cias with the ball. Foul on Rico. They don't want in the backcourt, but it wasn't. The ball never crossed. His body was across the court, but the ball never came across.
Right.
So foul though on Rico. Omar with the ball out front. Pacing up by 3. On the way, a 3-pointer and good by number 24, Manny Cias. Pacing up again by 6. Tallman drives. Oh! Hard screen there, but the foul was before that screen.
That'll be his fifth
Yeah,
foul.
that'll be 5 won't it, on Omar. And he paid for it after the foul, didn't he?
Yeah.
So 47-41, 1:34 left in the game. Longhorns ahead by 6. As Omar will have to come out of the game. Entering the game for Payson is Sanchez. 2 shots on the way for the Roadrunners. First one up and in. Rico for the first one. Timeout on the court. 42-47. Third place game, Fort Thomas at the foul line shooting 2. Misses the first one, they're up by 2 with 9 seconds left. Second one on the way, and that one's also short, so timeout by Pima on the far court, down by 2 with 8.1 seconds. So looks like Fort Thomas and Pima want to stay here and play for a while. As they've been overtime and maybe double overtime down that court. So Rico attempts his second foul shot after the timeout. Up and in. 47-43, 4-point lead for the Longhorns over the Roadrunners. Ball into Stewart. Back to Manny. Behind the back to Cias. Over to Stewart. Stewart with it. Back up to Marco. Marco with it up front. 1:18 left in the game. Going to get a 5-second call if he doesn't start. Almost tied up. Back to Stewart. Stewart with the ball. Stewart around the side. Harassed by Tallman. And Tallman with the foul. That will be the 14th foul, so it'll be out of bounds on the side. And Tallman's third. Offensive foul on White as he set a screen trying to get that ball in bounds. Oh, and it looks like Payson, let's see. Payson just scored a 3 at the buzzer. Sorry, not Payson. Pima scored a 3 at the buzzer to win the third place game. I don't think Fort Thomas thinks it counted, but refs run off the floor already. So, a little short shot by Tallman. Back at our action for a basket and foul. Trying to pull Tallman Holbrook within one here with under a minute left in our game. Tallman up with the foul shot and good. So 47-46 with 54 seconds left, a 1-point lead for the Longhorns as the Roadrunners try to claw their way back. Cias with the ball out front. Into White. White loses it out of bounds and to Payson. So 37.8 seconds left in the game. Both teams will be shooting foul shots and any foul now. Longhorns by 1, 47-46 over the Roadrunners. Roadrunners were winning most of the game until fourth quarter.
Yeah, Payson has definitely come back.
Yeah. Just a reminder that your Elks will be playing on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday for winter break, for Christmas break. So come out and enjoy some games in the Dome. Want to thank all those vendors that came out, participated this weekend. Better choices of food, I think, a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's been a great weekend of basketball. Championship game, 47-46. Constellation of third place game, 62-61. Who can ask for more to finish the game?
Yeah, that game was a great game. It went into overtime.
Yep. Payson with the ball, 37.8 to get the ball in bounds, up to White. White is fouled by Vicente. White will go to the line to shoot 2. Person on the way and off. Eccles and Hanson in for Longhorns, give them a little bit more size. Second, sorry.
Starting to get loud now.
Yeah, starting to get loud now. Scorekeepers have another question.
The scorekeepers better get it together.
That's right. Going to have to get after Kay and Wayne over there, see what the heck's going on, right? So. All right, looks like we're back into it. White will have a shot here. Second shot on the way and good. So 2-point lead for Payson, 34.8 seconds left as Holbrook calls a timeout. trailing by 2. Throat's getting a little raw. I think I've talked too much this weekend, Sammy. You want to take it over for the last 34 seconds?
See, well, I'm starting to know the names of these guys too,
There
so
you go.
we'll see what I can do.
All
Maybe.
right.
It'll be Holbrook's ball coming out of the timeout. Got 34 seconds left to play in the game. Payson's going to pick up at half court. Pass over to Nelson. He was fouled.
Nice play there by Roadrunners out of timeout.
Yeah.
Backcourt pass. Missed the layup, but able to get 2 foul shots. Make both of them, they can tie it up here. Got Nelson to the line.
Yeah, so that foul was on Marcos. It'll be his second.
First one short for Nelson.
.24 seconds left to play.
Second one in. So back to a 1-point lead, 48-47. As
Holbrook took the timeout.
Holbrook take another time. You know they're going to have to come out and foul.
Yeah.
And hopefully that Payson misses their foul shots. But even if they make both of them, it's still a 3-point game. Mm-hmm. And as we know from the other court just down there, down by 2, drew up a shot at the buzzer, makes it
3-pointer.
win. Yep. Is that a snake?
I didn't see it. These ones over here are dragging an iPad.
Dragging an
As if
iPad.
it's not expensive.
Dragging an iPad around, yeah.
Parents don't pay a lot for that. That's okay.
Mom and Dad would buy us another one. It's just a toy we can drag around
It's
like a toy,
almost Christmas time.
like a stuffed animal.
Back out of the timeout. Payson's ball underneath.
Payson able to get the ball in bounds. Tried to foul there and got a foul there. So foul on number 11, Rico. Payson will be shooting 2. At the line will be Stewart. 18.8 seconds. First one up and in. 49-47. Second one up and good as well. So 50-47, 18 seconds left. Holbrook has the ball in the front court. Nelson and Holbrook calls timeout.
Seconds left?
14 seconds. Well, at least it'll be easy to get out of the parking lot when we leave. Not like when you get here when you can't try to find a place to park.
Yeah.
14 seconds left in the game. Holbrook comes out of the timeout. Ball in the front court. Ball thrown to Rico. Down to 10 seconds. Has a trouble there. And I don't think they're out of timeouts. Tallman with the ball. Over to Vicente. Vicente off. And game over. I think Vicente was probably fouled on there. They didn't call it. Looked like he got knocked down on that, but they didn't call it. So Payson wins the 2025 Roundball tournament 50-47.
Well, the refs were out of here before they could say anything about that. So.
Oh yeah. Anytime anytime it's a close game, it's like we're gone.
This weekend. Please give all of our student athletes one more round of applause. As you leave, if you have trash around you, please dispose of it in the garbage cans at the nearest location. And please travel safely home.
Sorry, we don't have stats for these games. We don't have their game changer.
We don't have their game changer. No. We just know if they win or lose.
That's
really.
right. So we're giving out the plaques. Second place plaque presented to Holbrook. Good effort by the Holbrook tonight. Again, our winners of the 2025 Roundball tournament, the Payson Longhorns. And it looks like Stewart got MVP.
Well deserved. His outside shooting was awesome.
Yes. Thank you again for everybody that listened, came out and supported our Round Valley, our community. We'll see you at the games during the week and next year as well.